Lijep pozdrav dragi moji, dobrodošli u još jednu follow-up lekciju na ovom kanalu. Riječ je o follow-up lekciji broj 12 konverzacijskog engleskog u kojem smo započeli da učimo glagolsko vrijeme koje je poznato kao past continuous. Kao što smo to radili u dosadašnjim follow-up lekcijama, došlo je na red da i ovo vrijeme provježbamo kroz upitne i odrične oblike. Dakle, najprije ćemo ove glagole koje imamo u zagradi staviti u odgovarajući oblik past continuousa, a zatim ćemo praviti dane pitanja i odrične oblike. Radne listiće već imate dostupne u Facebook grupi My Gates English i u Telegram grupi English with Snjezana. I hope you're ready. Let's get started. Prije nego što počnemo da pišemo današnje rečenice, bitno je da kažemo da ćemo sve ove rečenice koje imamo u današnjoj lekciji smjestiti u jedan određeni kontekst u prošlosti. Recimo 3 sata poslije podne jučer, dakle yesterday at 3 p.m. Dakle, ovo se sve događalo, sve je teklo, sve je trajalo u tom trenutku u prošlosti. Dakle, yesterday at 3 p.m. Dakle, what was I doing at 3 p.m. yesterday? Pa vi kažete you, naravno, were playing cards. Dakle, kao što smo kod present continuousa imali is ili are i na nastavak smo dodavali ing, ovdje je samo razlika u tome što ćemo umjesto is i are ili am imati were. I opet ćemo naravno na glagol dodati ing. Idemo postaviti pitanje. Da li sam ja jučer igrala karte? Was I? Tako je. Was I playing cards? I can't remember. Was I playing cards? Ti nisi igrala karte. Jučer u 3 sata. Samo što to jučer u 3 sata ne pišemo. You weren't playing cards. You were sleeping, let's say. Was I playing cards? You weren't playing cards. You were sleeping. Alice je hodala oko jezera. Alice was, tako je, i na glagol dodajemo ing. Alice was walking around the lake. Idemo pitati da li je Alice hodala oko jezera, odnosno šetala oko jezera. Samo je riječ u inverziji, tako je. Was Alice walking around the lake? Was Alice walking around the lake? A odlična rečenica će biti, evo umjesto Alice pisat ćemo she. She wasn't walking around the lake. Was Alice walking around the lake? She wasn't walking around the lake. Carol je slušala radio. Carol was, tako je, Carol was listening to the radio. Da li je Carol slušala radio? Opet inverzija. Was i Carol. Was Carol listening to the radio? Was Carol listening to the radio? Carol nije slušala radio. Carol wasn't listening to the radio. Carol wasn't listening to the radio. Mi smo čitali knjigu o Novom Zelandu. We were reading, tako je. We were reading a book about New Zealand. Da li ste vi čitali knjigu o Novom Zelandu? Were you, tako je. Ne pitam se da li smo mi to radili, sad mi pitamo više osobu da li su oni to radili. Were you reading a book about New Zealand? Were you reading a book about New Zealand? Mi nismo čitali knjigu o Novom Zelandu. We weren't reading a book about New Zealand. Were you reading a book about New Zealand? We weren't reading a book about New Zealand. Lisa je tražila svoj prsten. Lisa was, nemojte ovdje dodati ing, jer ovo for je samo dio tog glagola, odnosno jedna riječ, jedna prepozicija koja glagol look daje jedno novo značenje. Dakle, sam glagol look ima značenje gledati, look for tražiti. Dakle, ipak samo na glagol dodajemo ing. Lisa was looking for her ring. Da li je Lisa tražila svoj prsten? Was Lisa looking for her ring? Was Lisa looking for her ring? Lisa nije tražila svoj prsten. Lisa wasn't, tako je, looking for her ring. Lisa wasn't looking for her ring. Jake and Julie su bili u posjeti zamku. Ja bih ovo dodala još jedno jer ne znamo koji, neki je neodređeni. Dakle, Jake and Julie were visiting a castle. Pitanje, da li su Jake and Julie posjećivali, dakle bili u posjeti jednom nekom dvorcu. Umjesto Jake and Julie potrebit ćemo they. Dakle, were they visiting a castle? Were they visiting a castle? Oni nisu bili u posjeti dvorcu. They weren't visiting a castle. They weren't visiting a castle. Benny je prao svoje auto. Benny was washing the car. Da li je Benny prao auto? Was Benny washing the car? Was Benny washing the car? Benny nije prao auto. Benny wasn't, ili he wasn't washing the car. Evo neko određeno auto, the car. Imat ćemo uskoro jednu lekciju određenim članovima. Moj brat je hranio ptice. My brother was feeding the birds. Da li je tvoj brat hranio ptice? Was your brother feeding the birds? Was your brother feeding the birds? Moj brat nije hranio ptice. My brother wasn't feeding the birds. My brother wasn't feeding the birds. Sad vidimo opet neke određene ptice. Luke and Julie su radili. Were, naravno, were working. Da li su Julie i Luke radili? Hajmo opet upotrijebiti they. Were they working? Were they working? Oni nisu radili. They weren't working. They weren't working. Mary je ručala. Mary was, evo što ćemo sad, naravno brišemo ovo i dodajemo ing. To smo naučili u lekciju present continuous, pa ne moramo sad to ponavljati. Dakle, da li je Mary ručala u to vrijeme, dakle u 3 sata juče, dakle govorimo o određenim radnjama koji su trajale u određenom trenutku u prošlosti. Dakle, was Mary having lunch? Was Mary having lunch? Mary nije ručala u to vrijeme jučer. Marie wasn't having lunch. Marie wasn't having lunch. Alex je igrao tenis. Alex was playing tennis. Tako je. Da li je Alex igrao tenis? Dakle, u 3 sata jučer. Was Alex playing tennis? Was Alex playing tennis? Alex nije igrao tenis. Alex wasn't playing tennis. Alex wasn't playing tennis. Anne je pisala email. Dakle, uvijek morate imati na umu da se to dešavalo, da je to trajalo u određenoj tačci u prošlosti. Anne was, ako ti imamo ono e koje ćemo da izbacimo i dodamo ing. Anne was writing an email. Da li je Anne pisala email? Was Anne writing an email? Was Anne writing an email? Anne nije pisala email. Anne wasn't writing an email. Anne wasn't writing an email. Rob je kupovao cvijeće, vjerojatno za svoju suprugu, djevojku, ali možda i za ljubavnicu, otkud znamo. Rob was buying flowers. Da li je Rob kupovao cvijeće? Was Rob buying flowers? Was Rob buying flowers? On nije kupovao cvijeće. Odnosno Rob nije kupovao cvijeće. Rob wasn't buying flowers. Rob wasn't buying flowers. Clark je hranio mačku. Clark was feeding the cat. Da li je Clark hranio mačku? Was Clark feeding the cat? Was Clark feeding the cat? Clark nije hranio mačku. Clark wasn't feeding the cat. Clark wasn't feeding the cat. Rachel je popravljala svoj kompjuter. Rachel was repairing, tako je, her computer. Pitanje. Was Rachel repairing her computer? Was Rachel repairing her computer? Rachel wasn't repairing her computer yesterday at 3 p.m. Don't forget that. Hazel je plivala u bazenu. Hazel was, tako je, swimming in the pool. To dobro. Naravno da nije. Ovo m mora da se udvostruči. Moramo imati 2 m, swimming. I tu smo objavljivali kada smo radili follow-up lekciju za present continuous. Pa pogledajte ukoliko niste do sada. Da li je Hazel plivala jučer u 3 sata u bazenu? Was Hazel swimming in the pool? Was Hazel swimming in the pool yesterday at 3 p.m. or at 3 p.m. yesterday? Odlična rečenica. Hazel wasn't swimming in the pool. Hazel wasn't swimming in the pool. Lukas se tuširao. Lukas was, evo ga opet glavu koji završao na e, ispred kojega je suglasnik. Naravno, brišemo je i pišemo ing. Da li se Lukas tuširao? Was Lucas having a shower? Was Lucas having a shower? On se nije tuširao. Lucas wasn't having a shower. Lucas wasn't having a shower. Betty je radila domaću zadaću. Betty was, tako je, dodajemo ing. Betty was doing her homework. Pitanje. Was Betty doing her homework? Was Betty doing her homework? Betty nije radila svoju domaću zadaću. Betty wasn't doing her homework. Betty wasn't doing her homework. Robert je gledao Star Trek. Robert was watching Star Trek. That's right. Pitanje. Was Robert watching Star Trek? Was Robert watching Star Trek? Robert nije gledao Star Trek. Robert wasn't watching Star Trek. Robert wasn't watching Star Trek. I posljednja rečenica za danas. Ana je čekala Sarah. Anna was waiting. Tako je. Anna was waiting for Sarah. Da li je Anna čekala Sarah? Was Anna waiting for Sarah? Was Anna waiting for Sarah? Ana nije čekala Saru. Anna wasn't waiting for Sarah. Was Anna waiting for Sarah? Anna wasn't waiting for Sarah. Evo, stigli smo mi do kraja još jedne lekcije na ovom kanalu. Ono što možete vidjeti na svojim ekranima jeste naziv naše sljedeće lekcije. U toj lekciji ponovo se vraćamo na onaj ozloglašeni simple present tense, ali ovaj put ćemo se fokusirati samo na WH questions. Riječ je o jednoj veoma korisnoj lekciji koju svakako ne biste trebali propustiti. Do naredne lekcije sve vas lijepo pozdravljam i vidimo se uskoro.